Hey, it's me again. Just wanted to come back to you. Last time I posted a video, we talked about um, to continue dreaming. Don't stop dreaming. So today I was in church and it made me think of something else that I want to share with you guys. And it's not just about your dream, but it's about preparation. So last time, again, we talked about 2020 being that year where, you had all these 2020 visions and vision boards and all that stuff, but it didn't quite happen the way that we thought it would. But we still need to prepare during this time. So it just made me think of my son. He was in like fifth or sixth grade. He hit a growth spurt and he wanted to try out for basketball. So me being an athlete, I was super excited, and I used to play basketball. So I'm like, great, we can do these drills and we can practice and we can do this. So I said, well, let's go to the gym. Well, no, Mom, I don't want to go to the gym because I don't really know, the people there and they're older than me. But I'm like, you have to practice with people that are better than you because then you tend to play better and it'll bring you up to the next level. Well, he didn't want to do that. So I said, okay, well, we'll just go. Well, he didn't want to do that. Probably because he remembered this time when he was little and we played Monopoly and I wouldn't sell him any properties. But that's another video. So he didn't want to do that. So lastly, I'm like, okay, well, let's just practice in the driveway. Let's just dribble. He didn't want to do that either. So I said, okay, I'm finished. So the day came when tryouts were starting. So the night before, I had to call him in. The street lights were on. He's outside just dribbling, sweating, dribbling. I'm like, okay. So he goes to practice, tries out, didn't make the team. Well, I said, did you really think you were going to make the team? So he really thought that he would make the team, but he only practiced for a couple of hours right before tryouts. So all that to say, when you're getting ready to go in a battle, when you look at the TV and you watch all of the SWAT movies, people are preparing. They're checking to make sure they have, a bullet in the chamber. They're checking to make sure they have their magazines. Everything on their packs is there. Everything works. That's all about preparation. We oftentimes don't know when we're going to go into a battle. A lot of preachers say you're either in one, you're going into one, or you just came out of one. We don't really know. So we have to be prepared in season and out of season. And one way that you do that is you got to pray. Especially with these times, people are saying they don't really know what to do. But you can always pray. You can cover your family. You can cover yourself. You can pray. Pray for this country. God knows we need it. But that's something that we can do. And it's not difficult to do. I know a lot of people say they don't know how to pray. Prayer is just a conversation. If you are able to have words come out of your mouth, then you know how to pray. You are having a conversation with God. So that's one of the first things is just to talk to him and just tell him like, hey, this is what's going on. Give me insight. He said if you ask for wisdom, he'll give it to you liberally. So that's, again, one thing that you can do. Also, I thought about the story in the Bible that talks about the talents. So there was a homeowner or a person, and he was leaving. So he gave 3 people talents. He gave one person 10 talents, another person 5 talents, and another person 1 talent. So he said he was leaving, and then when he came back, the person with 10 talents said, hey, you gave me 10, I doubled it. And he's like, great, that's awesome. The person who had 5 talents, same thing, doubled it. Great. Okay. And then he got to the person with 1 talent and he said, well, you know what? I buried it because I know you're a hard man and I just wanted to make sure, basically, I gave you back what you gave me. And he was upset with him. Very upset with him because he didn't do anything with the talents that he had. And that always reminds me of we all have talents. Our talents are different. I can't sing like CeCe Winans, okay? But I'll carry my little tune. My talent may not be as great as somebody else's in one regard, but I still have my talent. So my job is to take that talent and, increase it. Increase it. We all have talents, but we can't be so focused on everybody else's talent that we miss out on the opportunity to expand our talents. So if you only have 1 talent, if you think, okay, I'm a good leader, then you read up on ways to become a better leader. If you can sing, then you watch videos or whatever to expand that talent so you can sing better. But our job is to focus on our talent and increase our talent, and not be that person that just buries it and just waits for God to come back and say, well, I have what you gave me. But if you didn't increase it, then, what does that really mean? You didn't do anything with it. You buried the very thing that can propel you to your destiny. God has a plan for us, and that plan is like a street. The street is always going to be there. It's that street, right? But you can choose to go off-roading and take you all off path. You can hit different points and just be all over the place. But the street, the promise, the path is still there. God's not going to force you to get on the street and drive straight. That's up to you. So you can go off-roading and it may take you a few hours to get back on the right path. Some people it takes years, but the road is still there. So what are you doing with your talent? How are you preparing to go to the next level? Are you reading up? There's so many podcasts and all of that. They have a lot of free seminars that are now on online because we're in COVID and people are, sharing their talents. Are you looking at any of that stuff? Are you reading the Bible? Are you praying for your family? Are you praying for wisdom even on what it is that you need to do? And surround yourself with people that are doing it already, so you then can learn from their mistakes and learn some steps and skills to get you to the next level. So prepare, check your packs, make sure you have everything, again, because you never know when that battle is coming. But you don't want to get caught in a battle without being prepared. You can't go to a gunfight without being prepared, without having your own stuff with you. They said never bring a sword or a knife to a gunfight. That's an unfair advantage. So be prepared, because that very talent, which may be the 1, it may be the 5, it may be the 10, that very talent that God gave you, I just know that it's something that goes along with the dream that he gave you, because he's put a seed in us already. So what happens to a seed when it's not tended to? It withers, or you have weeds that come and pull that seed, just like people who come and just diminish your dream when you try to tell them this is something that you want to do. Well, I don't know if you could do that. Well, other people have failed at that. So those are the weeds that are coming to pull that dream out of you. Take that talent, cultivate that talent, because also the 10 and the 5 talents, he said, because you are faithful over a few things, I'm going to give you more. So when you cultivate that 1 talent, you are faithful over a few things and he will give you more. So thanks so much. You guys have a great day.